Since 2016, there have been over 10 reported attacks by vigilante groups on one state institution or the other. These groups are allegedly affiliated to the ruling New Patriotic Party. We're here to find out if you think the government is doing enough to curb this menace. My name is Melissa Awad for News Connect on CCTV. Stay tuned.
I think these types of situations do not really shouldn't involve the government. Yeah, it should be a matter of security, and the security forces would have to take the full initiatives of solving it. Because when you bring the government in it, it will be like the government has a has a hold on the justice system. Even though the government has a hold on the justice system, I believe the security apparatus should tackle it because they are the agencies mandated to deal with such issues. Yeah.
A lot of these attacks were done by vigilante groups that were allegedly supporters of the current ruling party. Okay, so that being said, some people are speculating and thinking that, you know, some people in power currently now are paying these vigilante groups to go out and do these attacks. So that being said, what do you make of that when you hear such rumors or speculations, which some people think are true?
Well, I don't really condone in violence, and I like the fact that you use the word allegedly, and so there's no factual
Well, not evidence, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but I believe once such stuffs are reported and we have concrete evidence that the government is, the people who are involved are within the government, I believe the government should condemn it and rectify issues so that it will bring normalcy to our peace we are currently experiencing. Yeah.
And then before I let you go, very quickly, what action do you think needs to be taken against such acts, against the vigilante groups?
They should be arrested and prosecuted. That is my honest opinion.
What action would you like to see be taken against these vigilantes?
Well, we see them individually, right? So they are groups too. So maybe they could just meet them and then talk to them. Probably show them that if it's a legal group, fine. Then they should just abide by the laws they have to go, not going beyond the laws they are given. Yeah.
But some people are saying that these vigilantes are getting paid by certain people in power, you know, who are with that particular party. Some people are saying that they're actually getting paid to do these kind of acts. What do you think of this?
It's someone's work, and they are groups too.
So you think it's okay?
It's okay, and it's not okay too. Fine, it's okay because they are doing their work. They are being told to do what they are doing.
But to go and harass somebody, to go and storm into a public place, to take over a toll booth.
Well, I can't just go and just go and attack someone. You understand? They are groups, so they are told what to do. So they know what they are doing too.
Do you think they should be punished?
Yeah. Since they are doing a bad thing, they should be punished. Yeah. And then, since it's a legal group too, they should just be told the right thing to, not just hitting people. Yeah.
Probably I would say that the government hasn't done anything, because anyone who violates any law in this country has been taken to court. And if you are saying they have laws in the country, you have to do what? Execute it. No vigilante group is above the law. So anyone who does anything like that have to be taken to court, and then the law should do what? To take charge and everything. So I would say that the government hasn't done anything much, because looking at the past case, I think they just made a statement and then giving us some time to come to court. And up to now, I've not heard anything about it. Okay, so I think that the government should put in more measures, and then it should make sure that anyone who violates the law of this nation should be done what? Should be taken to court, or the law should deal with the person as it is.
Well, one thing I believe in is that, you see, in Ghana, for instance, things happen and we talk about it, and then for some time and it's gone. That's one thing we are noted for as Ghanaians. So if something of that sort happen, vigilante people taking over government properties and all of that, the politicians believe that, okay, this thing just happened, they will talk about it for some time, they will forget. and the government won't take action on that. But then if it is something that we all disagree to, we speak against, we work harder and prove the government that, hey, this thing that is going on is something that you need to look at it. And we talk about it for a long time, I think actions will be taken. Because we have laws, and no one, as my brother said, no one is above the law.
Actually, I would say that it looks as if maybe it's their party. Their party is in power. So I wouldn't mention the party, but their party is in power. So maybe those people who went to do that, those vigilantes who went to do those things, was sent by maybe a man whose party is in power. So I think actually, even if the person will be punished, I think it will just be it's just going to be minimum, just a short period of time, maybe 3 months or something else. And even if the person is taken to court and then is taken out of maybe he is sentenced to prison for 3 years, how would you know that the person is actually spending the 3 years in prison? How would you know?
Wow.
You're not gonna know.
Wow. Okay, you had something to add.
Yeah, what I would say is that the reason why nothing or much has not been done is because the politicians or the parties that their vigilante groups are out there, they themselves finance them. You get me?
Is this a rumor that you've heard?
It's true. They finance them themselves. So when something of sort happen, it's very difficult for them to do what? To come up and then fight them back, discipline them. Do you understand? When you have a child and then the child is doing something bad, at least as a mother, no, you feel some kind of love for the person. That's what I'm seeing, because if that is not the case, I think that those who have done it in the past, if something had been done to them, then the current issues that we are having, we will not be having them now. So I think that them financing them themselves, is causing all these kind of things. So much has not been done about it.
One thing I feel it should be done is that it should begin from our so-called big men. They have authority. When they talk to the people listen. They should start changing their mindset and start communicating to us the right things to do. That's where it should start from. Okay. We don't need anyone to tell us this, because they are men of influence. If they tell to the people, they listen. The same way they tell the people to vote for me, and they vote. If they should tell them that, oh, this is not the right way to go, you should take the right way, they will listen. So it should start from up there. That's what I believe in. Okay. Yeah.
Felix, quickly to you.
Okay.
Action. Which action plan?
Action plan. There's this saying that goes that when you spread the rod, you spoil the child. So I think when the vigilantes are being disciplined very well, I think other people who might be given a contract to, let's say, when destroy party A's government property or bring chaos to, let's say, an institution or something. I think when these people are being punished, the other people advise themselves and then say that, oh, maybe
they should just cool down.
Yeah, should just cool down, because party A's contract squad were punished. So I don't think I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. And then very quickly, let's end with you, Daniel. So you did mention taken to court, things of that nature, being disciplined. But what kind of plan of action would you like to see to just curb and stop this vigilantism?
First of all, I would say that if the laws that is governing that kind of situations are not strong enough, the government should do amendments. You understand?
Amendment to the laws.
Amendment to the laws, okay. Because when it happens, as my brother said, 2 months, 3 months, we see them outside there, they are doing it again. So if the laws are being amended and actions are taken immediately, as we see it, I think that many of them will do what? Will resign their mind of doing things in the other way.
That's it for another episode of News Connect on City TV. My name is Melissa Rawad. Keep watching.